Hey there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Today I've got an unboxing for you here from Distracted by Diamonds. Woo! Woo! Yeah, it's been a minute since I purchased from Distracted by Diamonds. I finished Portrait of Mrs. Allen Bott from Distracted by Diamonds this year. And because we were in the holiday shopping season, I was looking for sales. I headed over to the Distracted by Diamonds site, and this particular kit was on a serious discount, so I had to get it. But this is actually going to be the second time that I've unboxed this kit. I unboxed this kit, and we'll reveal it here in a second. I unboxed this kit 2 years ago when I initially bought it, did the unboxing, sat in my stash for a while, and then I did a D-stash in summer of 2023. And during that D-stash, I had given myself a little challenge, I suppose, and I was going through my entire stash and then deciding what will be on D-stash, what won't, and I did it live. But I told myself if someone asked for a kit in my stash that was not supposed to be D-stash that I was going to keep, if the first person and the only person to ask if I would sell it, I would sell it to them. No matter what it was, whatever it was in my stash, I would let it go. I would just do it the one time. So somebody came onto the live and had asked me if I was D-stashing Blue Monkey by Caroline Smith. This is a 62 by 88 centimeter square drill canvas. Someone asked me, hey Anthony, are you D-stashing Blue Monkey? And I was like, all right, I told myself I would do this, and I let it go. But I've always wanted to get it back in my stash. I absolutely loved the kit 2 years ago. So now, 2 years later, I have it back in my hands, and I want to do an updated unboxing, a new unboxing for this kit 2 years later to see what my thoughts and feelings are about the canvas and the materials, now that my preferences and my expectations have kind of changed over the past couple of years. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I will say right off the bat that this box is separating here. So I just want to be careful when I'm unboxing it. I did a quick scrub through of my original unboxing of this piece. And one thing that I did notice that I was doing in the video was picking up some errant loose drills from inside the box and just around the bag, the pack of drills. So I do have a little Ziploc container here with me, just in case that same thing happens this time. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. Just in case we have some loose drills in here, but yeah, this box is a little worse for wear, but that's okay. The box is not the important part. The important part's the kit inside. So, okay. We do have a toolkit here. It looks like we have a typical, regular diamond painting pen with a single placer and multi-placer here. Then we're also gonna have this Distracted by Diamonds diamond painting tray, dual-sided diamond painting tray, and inside we're gonna have a piece of heart wax and some Distracted by Diamonds branded washi tape. So, cool. Yeah. Okay, set that aside. Okay, we do have a plastic dust cover for our canvas. And then we're gonna have our canvas, obviously, our drill pack, and I'm sure there's a legend hiding in here somewhere. Oh, there's another drill pack. Oh. Okay, yep, there's another drill pack. All right, awesome. You know what I might do for this particular unboxing is I'm just gonna show you the color spread here as opposed to opening them, because I think I am seeing a couple loose drills here, but I'll read through the DMCs for you, but I'll just show them to you in camera. And as usual, we'll do a pan over of the image and all that stuff at the end. But yeah, we've got some really beautiful, more muted kind of teals and turquoise and mint greens. We've got plenty of 310, 939, a really nice vibrant blue in here as well. So let's take a look at the canvas. This is a poured glue canvas from what I remember. Has a thin plastic cover over it. It's a little bit thin. And the canvas material from Distracted by Diamonds can vary from run to run of kits and depending on which manufacturer they were using. I will say this particular canvas is feels like more of a real canvas material. It doesn't have that soft backing or that cushy feel. It's a little thin and a little stiff, but I've worked on this canvas material plenty of times and I haven't really had an issue. Now, current 2024 Anthony would prefer if they had a little bit more of a softer canvas that would be a little bit more squishy, but that's okay. That's okay. We do have the serged and scalloped edges to prevent fraying, so that's nice. And then we have our legend over here, which we will get to in just a moment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the canvas here. Oh, see, that laid nice and flat. That laid nice and flat, so no issues there. But there is Blue Monkey. I love this image. The colors are just so cool. I don't think I've ever seen this finished, but the colors are just so cool and vibrant. We have a little bit of glare here with just how our lighting is today. But again, I will do a pan over of this so you can see it. But yeah, super, super cool. Super cool. As far as our rendering goes, that's another thing that my preferences have changed over the years. The rendering looks really nice on this one. Just from first blush, I'm not seeing anything that stands out as like, oh, I'm not sure. Because of this artwork style, the color transitions in her face are going to be pretty dramatic because her face kind of goes to this pinkish red hue towards the top. So I'm not too concerned about how that color blending is going to be. We do have, and this is a computer rendered image, by the way, we do have a significant amount of color blocking throughout the chest here. In the dress, there's quite a bit of color blocking with 310, and then we do have some sporadic pieces of color blocking throughout the canvas, but I will say when we're talking about the detail work through her hair, and certainly in this floral headpiece, a lot of detail work, some confetti that you're going to be running into. Even in the background where we have some of these twigs or tree branches and those types of details, there's a lot of color mixing there from that computer rendering. Lots of different colors throughout those details. So we are going to be moving fairly quickly in certain areas, but then other areas will probably be pretty slow going, at least for me. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our legend here. I do remember this from a couple years ago. Oh, we do have a piece of single-sided release paper here. Shiny side down onto your canvas. So I typically get worried about these single-sided release papers, so I usually just don't use them because I don't want to mess it up, but you do get one. This legend is massive. I remember this from last time. This is a huge, one big sticker. These are individually cut stickers here, but they're so big. I don't know how well they would fit onto storage containers. They're just large stickers. And then obviously the information about Distracted by Diamonds, the little thumbnail, big thumbnail here in the logo. It's one big sticker sheet. But oh my gosh, like it's almost as wide, not as wide as the canvas, but I mean, it's big, it's big. So there it is, your scroll. I'm not sure why it had to be so big, but it is what it is nonetheless. I don't have a problem with it. I use this to reference when I'm diamond painting, so I'll probably cut out the stickers here, just cut this and lay that on my table as opposed to having this whole thing pulled out every time I need to diamond paint. But yeah. So let's go ahead. I'm going to read you through the the DMCs. I don't believe, no, we don't have any enhancements on this kit as it stands, but we'll talk a little bit about that here in just a second. So yeah. We have 152, 162, 168, 169, 224, 310, 316, 318, 371, 452, 453, 517, 518, 519, 550, 600, 605, 647, 677, 712, 747, 813, 814, 817, 820, 823, 834, 915, 917, 918, 928, 931, 936, 939, 961, 967, 3041, 3325, 3346, 3348, 3350, 3354, 3371, 3713, 3740, 3750, 3756, 3761, 3768, 3779, 3805, 3832, 3842, and 3847 for a total of 54 colors in this kit. Yeah, I love it. I have another Caroline Smith from Distracted by Diamonds called the Inquisitor, and I also love that kit as well. So I'm really excited to see how they work up and how they would work up next to each other. Again, I'll just show you our drill pack here for our drill packs here for just that basic color spread. Again, more muted hues throughout here, and those are mainly going to be found in the background skin tone, but we do have some bright pops of blue for our monkey, for some of the flowers as well, some vibrant blues and reds to kind of balance it out. So with this kit, in terms of, pardon me, in terms of enhancements, I'll most likely want to replace the T symbol, which is the deepest blue here, that is 820, with a sparkler or a crystal or a fairy dust, or no, I'll probably do like something a little bit more blingy for that deep blue, and maybe the B as well, the B hue, or B color. Symbol B is going to be DMC 3842 to really kind of make that monkey almost kind of crystally looking. I think this artwork could support that. Most likely doing some of the deeper red, do an enhancement, a sparkler of some kind, and then maybe one or two of the greens as well, to brighten those up. And then when it comes to the white, which is not 5200, it's not really white, it's kind of a taupey color, 712. You're going to see that here in our little moon and some of the butterflies and some of the floral work. I might do a fairy dust for those or something like that as well. We also have 3756, which is like a super pale blue. I could see myself doing a fairy dust there as well. So, and then don't quote me on this, we'll see, but the Caroline Smith image Inquisitor, it was rendered with ABs on her entire dress, black ABs on the entire gown, and I think that's a really cool look. So I may do something like that for this. It'll work its way up into the florals and even the crow there, or the sparrow. I may do something cool there. Maybe not an AB, that might be a little distracting, but a fairy dust or something cool with the 310 that's here. We also have our heart 939 and blended in with the dress as well, so maybe I'll need to do something there. So yeah, just kind of make it a little bit more funky and cool, similar to Inquisitor. But again, I've loved this piece of artwork since I saw it on the Distracted by Diamonds site a couple years ago, and I had to have it back in my stash. I think I got this for like $12, like something wild. So yeah, that's that. This is Blue Monkey by Caroline Smith, a 62 by 88 centimeter square drill canvas with 54 colors, no enhancements, but I will most likely be doing some wild stuff with this one just to see how it comes together. Let me know what you think. Is this one that's in your stash? Do you know someone, including yourself, that's completed this? If so, I'd love to see a finish of it. Or is this something that you might be seeking out from Distracted by Diamonds and adding to your collection? Let me know in the comments and let me know how you're doing in general. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.